Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today the recipe we're using is from BBC Good Food. Now, when you think of the word casserole, you probably think of beef and you probably think beef in the oven, so 4 or 5 hours. A long time in the oven, basically. But today we are doing a casserole dish, and it's not going to be beef, and it's not going to be in the oven for several hours. We're doing an easy one-pot chicken casserole. Now the reason I've done this is casserole is something that everyone casserole is one of those dishes that everyone likes, everyone enjoys casserole. Everyone likes and everyone enjoys casseroles. But no one ever has them because of the fact that casseroles take far too long. I'm like, I would love a casserole. It takes about 3 or 4 hours in the oven. But today we're doing a chicken casserole. So, the recipe that I found yesterday, it was chicken thighs off the bone. So I was just like, if it's cut off the bone anyway, I might as well just get some chicken. So this amount, there's 8. So there's a lot of chicken. So for the recipe, they basically would have had 2 packets of chicken thighs, off the bone, chopped. This meat is a lot nicer, and it doesn't necessarily cook any quicker, but it's nicer chicken fillet. So and I just bought 1 packet, and I've used one. Well, we used one for something already. Well, not on purpose, but the other one got used. So I've got 3 chicken fillets, or chicken breasts. Well, it was 3 chicken breasts, and there was a 4th, but been used. But in here they had 8, so they clearly had 2 packets. For that you need chicken, oil, onion, flour, chicken stock, carrot, potato, preferably small ones, but you can always chop them if they're bigger. Pea, mustard, but I'm leaving that out, and some herbs. A small handful of fresh herbs, but I always say fresh herb. If you get a plant of fresh herb, it will literally die in like 2 days. If you only need a tiny amount, if you need a large quantity. If you need a large quantity of herbs, then a fresh plant is fine. But if you do not, then it's pointless. I'm half in this, I think. Actually, no, I've got less than half. I might do slightly less than half. So there's a small handful of herbs, parsley, chive, dill, tarragon. So put the kettle on, it says, and fry your chicken. I don't know whether to chop the chicken up or not. They haven't. I am tempted, but I'm going to put the kettle on like they said. I don't know how much water we need. I'm just going to fill it half. Just going to half fill it and hope I have enough. We can always reboil it if we don't have enough. That's my little kettle. And we're going to get the wok out. Big old wok. We're going to put a drizzle of oil in. Oh, do I have chicken stock? I hope I do. I didn't actually buy that. I literally just bought the chicken and I bought the chicken. Elsewhere. I think that's the only thing I bought. But I think that's the only thing I bought for this recipe. Because I bought for multiple recipes at once. This lid broke one for some reason. Maybe I'm putting it wrong one. Yes, I bought for 2 recipes at once. And I think the chicken's the only thing I bought. So hopefully we'll have everything else. Yes, we do have chicken stock. So this is the thing I wanted to explain. So, chicken gravy. this is chicken gravy, and chicken gravy will just turn this off. So, chicken gravy. This is chicken. This is chicken gravy. So this will thicken and turn into gravy like you have with your chicken meals. This is chicken stock, and this is what you use for like sauces and stuff. So that's the difference. And it's a brand new pack, I think. We're still out of veg stock. Nearly bite this on mine. So so I'm going to get a bowl and I'm going to chop this chicken up. And because it's a casserole, it can be rough chopped. And the oil is going to heat up pretty fast. And if you leave the oil too long, it will set on fire eventually. But that has to be... Oh, that's not hot enough. But you always chuck in a piece. You always chuck in a piece. I always chuck in a piece, see when it's cooked, when the oil's hot. So I chucked a piece in, and theoretically it's not hot, so you should take it out. But I tend to keep, so if it's not hot, you would take it out. But I tend to keep it in, because as soon as that meat starts sizzling, you can put the rest of it in. Because without, it does start bubbling, but without the meat in, it's harder to tell when it's actually cooked. Now you want the meat, now because it's a casserole, you want it small but not too small. And you need a wooden spoon because it's a black pan. I don't know how much liquid we actually need, so it says 2 chicken stock cubes, but I'm going to do in half. So you put your meat thingies straight in the bin. Put that on a low heat to fry to see it a bit. I'm going to put this light on so you can see what we're actually doing. So then it says stir in the onion. So we need an onion. As I always say in these videos, because I don't want to have loads of leftovers and I don't want loads extra so it can go off, I tend to do one portion. But obviously I have three bits of chicken. But I tend to only do like one portion. So I'm just going to quickly, I've done this thousands of times before, so I shouldn't really need to tell you. Shouldn't really need to tell you how to peel and dice an onion. I've done it 1,000 times before. I am going to quickly say it because not everyone watches all the other videos. You may know how to do it and you may have seen it, but you may already know, or you may have already seen all the videos that I've done where I've chopped an onion. Or I've done quite a lot short. If you haven't, I'm going to have to quickly go over it, but I don't want to bore people over it that I've already known. I'm going to go over it quickly. Peeling onions frustrates me. Now because of the casserole, it can be rough chopped. Well, it can be rough chopped to a certain extent. To the extent where it needs to be small enough to cook. If you have a whole bit of chicken, like a whole packet of chicken, I would potentially do 2. If you are doing 8 like the recipe does say, then I would potentially do 4. I've got my onion and 2 tablespoons of plain, we need a tablespoon of plain flour. So 1 tablespoon of plain flour. I'm gonna, because I've got 750, I'm going to do like 3. I'm going to do this jug full. The numbers have actually rubbed off, so I'm going to do the whole thing. Which is probably around 500. I think it's a 500 jug. So I may not use it all. With 2 tablespoons of plain flour and the stock cubes. So the flour disappears. So now you add stock cube into this, not into the water. This is something that you usually do. Is you add stock cubes. Usually add stock cubes into the water, but you're gonna add it into this instead. Just do like this is like a better way to flavour your chicken. Your chicken's like then completely covered in stock. And because you've got the liquid in at this moment in time and the oil soaked up, you do have to continually stir it. And then you add your water. You add it bit by bit. This is something that I've done different varieties of cooking chicken before, so this shouldn't be too hard. I mean, I've never done this particular recipe before. I've never done this particular recipe before. But I have done chicken, plenty of chicken before, and I've done chicken casserole before, not this particular one. They're all pretty similar. So there are bits you can be getting on with while this is cooking, so there's no need to So you need to peel and baton a carrot. That just basically means thin strips of carrot. I'm a bit low on carrot. Long carrot. That's like literally all I've got. But you can't have everything in your house at once. I've got enough vegetables. I've got a whole bag of sprout, whole brand new thing of mushrooms. Got a whole broccoli, a whole cauliflower. Got some green beans, but then there's one thing we need we don't have. Because it is so small, you have to be careful when peeling. It just says, where's carrot? According to baton, no need to peel. It does say you don't have to peel it, but I personally would say peel it, because just say, so if I'm halving it I need 1 carrot, but they're quite small so I'm needing 2. So don't think I've ever battered a carrot before on my channel. I have definitely battered a carrot before, but I don't know if I've actually done it on here. That smells really nice. So I'm gonna actually take the tip and tail it. And then you're gonna halve it. I don't know how long they want the baton, but I'm just gonna chuck them in. So you get it when you cut it into, like you half it and half it again, and then you just go down the side and make it in thin strips. I don't think they have to be that thin, because otherwise that might just burn because they're too small. So I think for casseroles and things, they don't actually say, but I would potentially not. Some things you need to do them quite small. For something like this, I would potentially do them on the chunkier, not large, but chunkier. Otherwise it might burn. So now this is, now you've added your carrot in. This might be my lunch today and tomorrow because it's quite a lot. Then you're going to Then we're going to add one large potato. If you're doing a whole packet of chicken, now potentially have 2. If you're doing all 8, I'd potentially do 3 or 4 potatoes. And then once the potato's in, the potato's a bit like a thickening agent. Now I would say 20 minutes. Well, it needs to simmer for 20 minutes, but depending on, I would check after 10, but then it will start like sticking. I think there's enough water in there. So you basically is going to simmer this for 20 minutes, and then after 20 minutes you're going to chuck in some peas, just say tinned or frozen, and cook for another 5. Then stir in the mustard if you put mustard in. I can't stand mustard. Mustard isn't something that anyone in this house likes. And your herbs. So after 20 minutes you're then going to throw in 200 grams of peas. Oh, I'm putting 100 in. I'm just going to put like a cupful in, maybe a smaller cup. And then once the peas are in, another 5 minutes. Even though frozen peas only take like 2 or 3 minutes, it says 5, mainly because the chicken probably needs that a little bit longer. And then so 20 minutes now, peas go in, 5 minutes more, then your herbs go in, and then it's like 2 minutes. So I've got 2 carrots in here, 1 large potato, 3 chicken breasts. The smaller you cook your vegetables, the smaller you cook your veg, the quicker they will cook. but if they're too small they would burn. So I've got 20 minutes to let this simmer away, and then I'm going to add some peas in, and it'll be another 5. So I am going to record the bit where I put the peas in, but obviously and some herbs in, but I'm not going to sit and make you watch this for 20 minutes. So I will see you in 20 minutes time, because normally this probably say, oh, I prepared one earlier. I don't, cause I don't need loads of food. I only need like one portion and stuff. I don't have time to prepare for in advance either. So I'll catch up with you in 20 minutes time. In the meantime, please like and subscribe down below if not, and I'll catch you in 20 minutes time. Now then, so it's got to the point now where it's completely simmering and you've only got like a little bit of this sauce left. You get on loads and loads. You need some sauce. And now we're going to add in some frozen peas. Normally I put a peg on in the last video. Because it's pretty cooked already and there's not much sauce left, so I did probably evaporate it for a little bit too long, but not like massively. We're only going to cook them for like 2 minutes. We're only going to be cooking this for like another minute or 2 just to cook the peas. The actual chicken and stuff is done. So if yours is done at this point, because you slightly overdone your thing, then yeah, you can just cook the peas. Or if you've done it exactly right, then it should take another, I would say 5-6 minutes from here. But I am just reheating it and warming the peas up. And this, as I said, this is quite quick. This is probably my quickest video ever. And most of my videos last a good half hour. But this particular dish has only taken about 20 minutes. Well, the actual video doing 20 minutes will be about 20 minutes, but the actual cooking time is longer. So although the video is shorter by like a good 10-20 minutes, most of my videos, yeah, I would say this is a bit on the thick side. It's a good, like, despite I use, that's actually, if you look at it in a sense of that, it's a good portion, I would say. I would potentially have more rice. Probably, I know there's potato in it, but I would still potentially have some rice on the side. And I would say that is you could potentially, depending on what you're having with it, if you're having like rice on the side or something, then this could probably do 2 people. But if you're having this on its own, it'll probably be alright for 1. I am going to have some of it, and then I'm going to box the rest up and have the rest tomorrow. This is going to be really, really hot. Not too bad. Chicken is like really like soft and like tender. I know yesterday video we did chicken and we did a vegetarian dish. I did sort of do it vegan, but it wasn't really completely vegan. This isn't vegetarian, obviously, because I found that dish good that I did yesterday, the risotto, but it wasn't amazing because it didn't have that meat fat, so I was missing something. I know we're using peas and carrots and stuff again, that's why I'm running out of carrots. But yeah, I'm doing like more like brightening up your January. January's just a dull, boring month where nothing happens. Nothing really happens in January. Like a dull, boring month, nothing really happens. A dull, boring month where nothing happens. It's a dull, boring month, nothing really happens in January. So why not brighten up with some bright food? I'm not eat all this, but I'm definitely eating some of this. Because it is only 1 o'clock. No. 2 o'clock. No, it's 3 o'clock. Anyway, I won't be having dinner for like, I don't know, 3 hours. So if I only have like a small bit of this, then I should be alright for dinner. If I eat this all, this is probably my main dinner. So it just depends what you're doing this for. If it's your actual main meal, if it's your main meal of the day, then I would probably say eat it all. That's enough for 1 portion. But if it's only like, it's not your main meal, then I'll probably, if for example it's like your lunch, yeah, I would say I would feed 2 other people. If it's actual dinner, then it's probably only feed 1, depending on what you what the need for this is, depending on the portion size. But it could feed 1. I think everything's cooked so beautifully. This is something I'm making again for sure. I think I'll give this a 7 out of 10. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed. There may be videos tomorrow, there may not. I'm not 100% sure on that. But if not, please give it a like, subscribe down below. And I will see you super soon with another video. Thank you.